Hi, I'm Annika Johnson from Al Johnson's in Sister Bay. I hope you enjoy my new video series called Door County Girl. These are stories of my life, the people and places that I love, and of course how we all survive here in northern Wisconsin. You can come back as often as you like, but don't forget to subscribe to Al's YouTube channel. I'll be posting lots of really cool new videos. So let's go! Welcome to another episode of Door County Girl. Today I'm back with my brother.
Hey, Rolf.
Yep. And we are going to make some tasty
Macaroons.
macaroons. And for those of you that don't know what macaroons are,
Well, it's just basically a fluffy egg white with coconut in it, and we're going to add almond to ours. You can add orange zest, lemon zest. We put a little almonds on the top when we bake it. They can be used for fika. They can also be used to put in some of the fruit soups.
Yep.
People plop them in there. I just learned this today. Freddie was telling me for the blueberry soup that we made, they get something similar to vanilla wafers. They just buy them and put them in there. But going back to the 18th century, it became popular to make macaroons and drop them in the soup. It's not something I would probably do. I'd rather just eat the macaroons as they are.
you're right.
And I like the cream that we put in the soup better that way. So
Right.
I don't think I'm even going to get, but maybe I'll try it.
Vanilla wafers I might, but not macaroons because they're so good on their own.
Just on their own. But
Yep.
I do wish, you know what I should have brought? Remember Mom used to get those little marzipan cakes with that,
Yes.
looked like a cupcake and had
Yeah.
that hard icing on
Those
top?
are called mazzarina.
And then you had that fake cherry right smack
Right
in the
on the
middle.
top.
I think that would be good on a macaroon, that
Oh,
little
yeah.
cherry,
That
that little
one
fake
cherry on top.
Now you can add food coloring to this, but we're choosing not to do this. And you're gonna love this recipe because it's super, super easy also. It's like crazy easy.
Okay, even I can do it.
Yeah, so what I'm gonna do is we're gonna put an egg white in here only. And if you wanna do it this way or do it by just dribbling it through your fingers, either way is fine. Because these are gonna be cooked.
Oh, you popped the yolk.
That's all
Watch
right.
out.
But we know somebody that wants that yolk, so
Yep.
let's leave that there.
Save that yolk.
Okay, now you, if you wish, you can whip that up just to make it stiff, and I will grate this almond paste, which we sell in the
am
gift
the
shop.
whipper.
This is a Danish product. And
So
all your-
where do they get that product?
This comes from Denmark, but they can buy this one at Al's. We sell it online and we sell it in our boutique alongside the marzipan. So if you get the ambition to make, say, a princess cake, which is something I'm yet to try, you can get the stuffed ingredients at Al's. Now, you don't want to use the stuff that comes in a can, and I don't know it from experience, but I know it from talking to Mom.
You're talking about Solo?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It doesn't work the same. Okay, you're good there, just like that. All we need it for is just to give some volume to incorporate this stuff into it. So you can,
So this is what I whipped it to look like.
yep. So now you're gonna grab a fork, which I don't have here.
I get a
And then
fork.
you're gonna put the coconut shreds in there,
Okay.
and you're gonna mix the coconut shred and go in there.
Put
And
that in there?
You're just gonna kinda blend it in with the fork.
Okay.
Kinda like you'd use like make a pastry knife or something.
Okay. Just so they're like a little bit fluffy.
Yep, and you're gonna do the same
Around.
with this as I add this in there. So we're making almost like a little dough.
Ooh.
It's-
Getting serious now,
Yeah.
people. Oh, I gotta use some muscle. You really want to blend it good, right? Because
Yep,
it's
you
got to
just-
get all the
yep.
sticky parts in the...
Yep,
I need to get a little room here. I love macaroons. Didn't we used to get some really delicious macaroons from Leonard's?
the Leonard's Bakery in Chicago, which is now closed, but they do have a mail order, I believe, and you get their cookies and stuff, but I don't know if they do
He used to give
macaroons.
them to us as a treat,
Oh,
and he would
yeah.
make lingonberry macaroons,
Yep,
and he would make the chocolate, you know, where you drizzle chocolate on the top.
and you could easily do that with these as well. All right, I think you're looking good right there.
Are you sure?
Yep.
Okay.
So all we're going to do, and now this doesn't make very many, so I should have said this in the beginning. You know when we made our blueberry soup in one of the episodes?
Yep.
Again, like I said, people put this in the blueberry soup, but on its own, it's delicious as well. You could use this for fika. But what we're only making about, maybe about 5 or 6 of these. So this is perfect if you're just cooking for 1 or 2 people.
So if you want to make more,
Oh, you just double the recipe or
because
triple the
6
recipe.
are going to be mine,
Oh,
and
yeah.
7 can be one. The last one can be Rolf's. You can double the recipe.
And you can use a pastry sleeve if you want to do that.
Okay,
Pipe this out.
That's it? You just put it on there and it just bakes
and
up.
then we're going to cook them.
How easy is that?
And like I say, why don't you take a little almond, maybe 2 or 3, and put it right smack in the middle of some of these,
Okay.
just for decoration.
I suppose you could use a little like chocolate if you wanted when they come out.
Yep, or you know, I've seen people do them, dip them half and half. When they come out, they just dip it in some melted chocolate.
What isn't almond good on? Probably eggs.
I might have to steal a little bit for one of these other ones to get this one to more uniform.
Because we're all going to fight for the big one. All right. Where did you get this good recipe?
You know, I forgot where I got it. Actually, when I was doing the blueberry soup, when I was reading the story behind it, I thought, oh my gosh, I said, those would be fun to make. I always thought they were difficult, you know.
Okay. Need a little wipe?
Yeah, so we're gonna throw this in the oven at about 325 degrees for about 10 minutes.
Okay. But you have made some ahead of time?
I did, but I burnt them,
I know.
and I gave you one, and you reminded me that it was burnt. So
Of course
now,
I did. There's nothing worse than burnt food.
through the power of television, the magic of television, and fast forwarding, we're going to be able to edit this, and we're going to pull them out of the oven, so we're not sitting around here for 10 or 20 minutes yapping about burnt macaroons.
Where are the burnt macaroons?
Out of the 6, 1 was edible. I gave it to you.
Oh, I ate it. It was burnt.
The other 5, I tried to give one to your dog, turned his nose up, or her nose up at it. I tried to give one to Mario, and he thought I was joking. And I said, you know, heck with, I threw the other 4 in the
Nobody
garbage.
wants Rolf's burnt macaroons.
Yeah.
So are we waiting around for 10 minutes?
Well, like I said, when they start doing the edited version of this, it won't be 10 minutes long.
Oh, yeah.
So we could argue right here, or we could tell a story
Rolf
right
is
here.
good at telling stories.
I'm trying to think. You know, what's coming up on Door County Girl is going to be the golf thing is going to be fun. You know what I was going to do? I was going to wear my Chicago Bear hat today.
Oh yeah,
But I thought it might
golf
upset some
outing.
people in Door County. Although most of the people in Door County do know that I favor the Bears.
Yes, because Al favored the Bears and the Cubs.
Yeah.
Yeah, I hear ya.
I don't know what happened to you guys.
We just are born in Wisconsin, raised in Wisconsin. Wisconsin Johnsons.
Yeah,
How did you become a Bear fan? You're not born in Illinois.
No, I think it was just a childhood thing that I just happened to favor the Bears. I have no idea why.
It's in the genes.
You know, Jesper, my son, is a Bear fan, and on Green and Gold Day at Gibraltar, when everybody wear their Green and Gold Day for the Packers support, he'd wear his Urlacher shirt.
Well, that's okay, because Dad would always, on Green and Gold Day, every day in Green Bay, it's not just one day,
Oh, yeah.
it's every day, would always go to the mall when we would go shopping, when the mall was the mall
Right.
downtown.
That was
not
the place
out
to
in
go,
that-
yeah.
Yeah, we'd all go shopping, and
At
my
Port
dad
Plaza.
would wear his Chicago Bears leather jacket,
Oh,
that big
yeah.
leather, where the big bear is
Patch
on the back.
on the back, yep.
So embarrassing.
Are you kidding me?
So embarrassing. He got heckled, and people were like, "Oh, boo!" with a thumbs down, and my dad would, in a fun way.
They all
you
like
know.
the rivalry.
Yeah,
It
in a
is
fun
fun.
way, I think.
But,
Yeah.
And I still like the Brewers. I went to a Brewer game, Cubs game one time, and they asked me who I was going to root for. Well, I kept the Brewer hat in my jacket So I was wearing my Cubs hat walking up to the stadium, and I met a whole bunch of Brewer fans, and they lost it. They started heckling me, and I just took the hat off, reached in, put the Brewer hat on, and then they cheered.
Oh, oh my God, only you. Wait, I forgot to put the right hat on today. Yeah.
It all depends on, wasn't it Mitch Larson? They said, who makes the best Swedish pancakes? It depends on whose table you're sitting at.
Yeah. Well, you know, are we just hanging out here till they come out of the oven?
No, I think we could probably.
Well, I just want to give a shout out to my son Bo's sister and brother are from Fort Myers, Florida, and they just had a horrible Hurricane Ian come through there. And seeing the pictures is such a tragedy, you know.
Yeah, they're going to have quite a ways to go to clean that
mess up. You know, and it's hard for someone to sit up here and wake up to this beautiful, nice weather here and envision what it must be like to wake up to beautiful, nice weather down there, but it's going to take years for them to...
Yeah, what was it? Maybe about 8-9 years ago, we had a big windstorm, and I think it hit, 65 mile an hour, 70 mile an hour gusts of wind, and we came to work the next day, and there were trees down and power lines down, but it was up and running within a day.
Yeah.
It's nothing like what... I've never experienced stuff like that.
I mean,
although when I was in Hawaii, I did experience a tsunami. So.
Yeah, we did have to evacuate because we thought the tsunami was going to hit.
And it did. It took out the road in lower Kihei, and then it also filled... It kind of filled all the swimming pools along the resorts with debris from all the way from Japan, supposedly.
Yeah.
So.
Well, my heart goes out to everyone there. I know that Thor, our nephew, goes down there for the winter to Fort Myers area.
Is he down there now?
No, he was just getting on the plane when they were telling him to evacuate.
Don't bother going.
No, coming back.
Oh,
His girlfriend is down there living in Fort Myers. So, but there's a lot of people that we know that go to Fort Myers, and I think that you guys got to band together down there, be American strong, and help each other. Hopefully there won't be looting and all that terrible stuff. I hope some good stuff will come out of this and not bad. So
it will be. They'll be all right.
Yep. Well, we're going to be waiting for these macaroons, and they're going to look delicious.
We hope.
Yeah.
I'm just timing in my head right now.
Yeah. Well,
they're getting there.
Yeah.
No peeking.
Okay, well, we're not going to hang around right now because we've got things to do.
He can cut all that out too, so let's just wait till this is done.
Yeah.
Guess what?
What?
10 minutes have gone by, lickety-split, and it's time.
Yep, didn't burn them this time, did you?
Nope, I think they're nice and golden brown, just as they should look.
Yes, don't get talking, people, or walk away because these cook up mighty quick. And we don't want you to have burnt macaroons like Rolf.
Okay, now, let's see. We might need to get a little spatula to get those off of there.
How about a little spatula? So again, it's good that we use the parchment paper because it comes right off.
Now,
we're eating them when they're warm.
Yeah, and normally you let these things cool, but do you see what I mean? On the top of this would look good as one of those little fake cherries or something.
Yeah. We could drizzle something on one.
Chocolate. You could dip them half in chocolate. Ooh, they're warm. So.
Ooh, they're warm.
A little fika with it.
Yum.
They turn out good. And you could also do a little lemon zest.
You know what?
Or orange zest.
They're really good warm. I actually like them better warm.
I've never had them warm.
I don't think I ever have either. I've had them like cold out of the refrigerator. Right?
And that almond paste is very good in there.
And the almond crunchy on top. It almost like it crisped up.
Okay, now egg white, almond paste, and what else do we have in it? And coconut.
Egg white, almond paste,
coconut.
And coconut.
And that's it.
That's it. And you guys have
and whatever you want to put on top for
amazing
decoration.
Cookie. These would even be faster to make than the visiting cake that we made in that other episode.
Yep.
Oh, I'll just whip up some macaroons for you. We could eat them when they're hot.
Well, that didn't take long at all. Another simple recipe, one you can make with the kids on a summer day, on a hot day, or on a cool day. They all eat them hot out of the oven. They'd be fantastic, and they're always good with coffee.
Yeah, and coconut's
so if it's fika
good for
time,
you.
it's macaroon time.
Macaroon time for fika. Well,
That's it for another episode.
Try the recipe because
Yep.
it's good. And actually try them hot and try them cold.
Yep,
See?
and
then
then-
comment and tell us what you like better.
And
'Cause
like I
like 'em
said,
hot.
if you had a little chocolate, just dipped it in there and let it sit and cool and be half, that would look really pretty too.
Yeah, that would
Or
look
like you
good.
say, you could
Just
drizzle
to
it
kind
over
of
the
drizzle
top.
it on the top, yeah.
Anyhow, so
Yeah.
don't forget to like and subscribe
At the bottom of
at
the
the
page.
bottom of the page, and
Yep.
you're going to get all the upcoming Door County girls, and go back and look at some of the old ones again. Anything you missed on there, recipes, and the recipes will be all online as well. So
Yep, and don't be afraid to try some recipes. You know, have a girls' party at night and do some recipes.
or just have friends over, you know. And,
yeah, some wine and some glug or something.
and
like
again,
that.
we just made a very small batch,
Mm-hmm.
so this is good for 2 people, 1 by yourself, or whatever. It's very easy to multiply this recipe.
Yes, I agree.
so-
Thanks, Rolf. This is really tasty. Skål.
Skål.
With our fika cups.
Until next time,
Mm.
we'll save the rest of these for our camera cruise.
Yes. Hey do.
Hey
Hey
do.
do, everyone. See you next time. I like the crunchy nuts on the top. Thanks for watching Door County Girl. Don't forget to subscribe, and we will see you next time.